Travis McPhail. Thanks, Dave, for that intro. Yes, I've been here for 14 years. Been at Google 14 years almost. I've gone through pretty much every part of the map because I've been in the broader geospatial organization, from our data organization to our consumer apps to our Earth, our Street View, our maps, consumer experiences to now being more on the enterprise side. It's been a magnificent journey. So I'm just honored to be here with you all today. And I want to, I don't know, give y'all a little reflection of just how I became interested in tech and how I've worked with my teams and developers to try to meet the moment. And I use my background in music is always the metaphor. So forgive me, I'll apologize in advance. You'll hear a lot of musical metaphors here. That's me, that's my style. You can crucify me later. All right. So, all right. I was actually reflecting yesterday and just like, hey, what is the story? And two things stick out for me. One, starting with my name, is French in origin, and it was associated with farriers that would help people transition across bridges, bridge collectors to traverse being at a crossroads. And that really stuck with my parents when they chose to name me after my grandfather, anchored on that trait. And anchored on the fact that he and others in my lineage spent a lot of time and most of their capacity helping people traverse challenges in their life. And so I'm at my happiest place, my sanest place, when I'm helping people do what they feel like they're called to do, as opposed to what they feel like their environment force them to do. I'll come back to that in a little bit. My dad was also a jazz musician. He played with, one or two people you may or may not know. He played with like Miles Davis, James Brown. He was a director of a few major universities. The apple didn't fall too far from the tree because I started off in music before I was ever in technology. But as I started to grow a little bit more, my mom and dad, they had an agreement that, hey, this music thing is taking a life of its own. So why don't you, do a little pivot? And so he pivoted into computer literacy. And one day he commandeered a Commodore 64. If you don't know what a Commodore 64 is, please do not ask me later on today. I'm very sensitive about the amount of time I've spent in tech at times. It's growing up there. So please don't ask me about Commodore 64. Just know that it was a computer back in the day. All right. But he commandeered this Commodore 64 and he brought it to me. He was like, hey, make this thing. And so from that moment, he knew I had a big ego. And so he liked to challenge me. I really started with learning notes, and for me, those notes were the variables. It was like the Boolean logic, and then carried that to scales and like music theory. So understanding like loop constructs, algorithmic complexity, then eventually graduating that to melody. So the thing of that is like functions and like APIs back end and front end. There was no Android or iOS at the time because once again, this was a little while back. And eventually just getting to the point where creating songs, writing software that was really helping people take action on the world. There's nothing really unique about that in comparison to all the developers out there. We all have spent a lot of time honing our craft, working with teams, really trying to make beautiful software and beautiful music together. We spent years refining our skills, optimizing every line of code, trying to find the right performance, rhythm, cadence, trying to adjust every pixel so it's perfect to have our users do the things that they want to do on this planet. And then came the rise of this lovely thing called LLMs, and the world became a bit more complex, thanks LLMs. And we find ourselves today in, I'll say, one of the most disruptive paradigm shifts in software history. Um, we we are at a point where we're realizing that no matter how talented you are as a soloist, as an individual contributor, you it'll be hard for you to keep pace with the sheer scale and speed of changes in tech today. And it's a scary and exciting opportunity at the same time. And so, like many of you in here, I work with my teams. I have a few folk in here that are on the teams, and they can testify to this on a regular basis. Our teams, our software engineers, we wrestle with the AI tooling and what it can and can't do. We have believers, we have naysayers, um, but I consistently, going back now to me and my happy place, I consistently try to push the team to seize the moment, not because everyone is doing it, that's what they might feel originally, that's what they have to do, but because it really helps unlock new capabilities, new songs, unlocks new velocity for them that they could not do by themselves. So similarly, I hope that every single one of you experience capabilities, experience products, experience conversations here that inspire you to take a look at what you're doing and take it to new levels, new heights. As Dave led, the theme for today is build the map with AI. We are transitioning to no longer ask you to merely play notes with our platform, but we're asking you to conduct orchestras of the future. In this new age, the map isn't just a background layer, it's the ultimate context for AI. It's providing sight where AI is blind in the physical world. And we're at the beginning of an amazing journey with you all, transitioning our business from a collection of relatively inflexible APIs to a context-first business that can help both humans and agents act on the physical world, and maybe create a few new virtual ones too with Gen Media. So this transformation requires a lot on our part, and you'll hear so much today, so I'm not going to steal most of the thunder in the room, but we are meeting you, meeting makers where they are. We're introducing new MCP descriptions, so LLMs choose GMP APIs as the default for any geo-related tasks. We are working on our agent engine optimization strategy, making sure that all of our documentation is better readable by agents to inform frontier models how to prioritize high quality GMP Google Maps platform. That's, if you hear GMP, that's what it means. High quality GMP implementations, and we're also working on ensuring that we provide the skills, these portable integration packets to allow agents to instantly understand how to leverage conspatial data while reducing the token overhead and accelerating development ultimately. We're going to talk about, you're going to hear about a lot of products, and some that are at least that are in my wheelhouse a little bit that I'm biased toward. You'll hear about grounding with Google Maps. And this is our core service tooling that allows responses that have geospatial intent to be grounded in Google's corpus of geospatial information, to be grounded in that reality. We have UI kits that, once again, bring those skills to bear so that you can take the responses from the tools and, instead of having walls of text, be able to have very rich visual experiences that have that context, so that agents can build new types of experiences for human developers. These experiences can be also grounded in rich geospatial imagery. We have over, I don't know, 280 billion plus images of the world. So there's a lot of information to to anchor reality on, and we're allowing you and your end users to interact with the world in 2D, in 3D, in Street View, in Futures AR, AR use cases, and the like. But it's not only for the developers that we've historically anchored on, which some of you are included. We also are seeing a new wave of technologists enter the scene with vibe coding. And so we also want to make sure that we have a platform that is accessible to the new wave of technologists that are entering into the space. So we have our builder agents and AI concierges that are also helping usher in a new wave of technologists into this era. And we are really, really excited to see what you build. I cannot wait to have these discussions with you later on today. I can't wait to cross-pollinate with you, learn from you as much as you learn from us. Let's chat. And with that, I will pass it over to Mike Pegg.